Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center. And as I like to say, welcome to the world beyond everything. It's a beautiful day for a wonderful conversation to be shared between all of us as we move to that space where we connect and we relax and we begin a dialogue one to another with great honor and respect and care. So I would like to also wish everyone a Merry Christmas the day after, as we celebrated the birth of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. And as we now celebrate the continual birth of that consciousness in each one of us, every minute, every moment. He came to help you remember who you are so that you could live in the freedom that has always been yours, even as it has tried to be taken away from you. It's always been yours, and it's always been here. And when he came those many years ago, we came with him. We stood and we brought our essence into the field as needed. We've known him then, and we know him now. That consciousness and essence has never left. And we call him a friend, just as I call you a friend in this moment, because we know each other. I call him a friend because we know each other. We were there because we needed to be there. And we are here because we need to be here. And the energy that is being delivered now makes that more prominent. There are new energies always being delivered, and each of us receive them as is perfect for us. This energy is pushing each one of us forward. Out into the fullness of who we are. It is coming to end all suppression of our true life. And we are here to make sure that happens. It is an energy that comes with action, not with specific details of that action, but there's a sense of mobilization within yourself, a sense of movement, a sense of power, that we have known from those 2,000 years ago. It's being delivered into the field, and we are amplifying the message and the signal so that each one can say, I am him. So that each one can say what they know. In the void of the spirit, without identification or label. Each one of us has had incredible moments of transcendence in our life. Some can remember from the time they were 2 years old, others later. It doesn't matter. It came without any structure. It poured in from nowhere and everywhere, and your heart was filled. And you knew that you were more than this body. You knew you were spirit. And then you knew you were eternal. No church, no religion, no guru can own that or contain that. Your power surpasses all structures. But we all know that what was delivered in that moment and in another moment was perfect. And that the beings that we felt in that moment, or the one that communicated to us in that moment, is real. Be it the Christ or directly from the voice of God. Or another being that we know the name of. Because we've been there when they all came. Krishna before Christ, other names. We've been there with that essence. With that love, with that beauty. And we sat together and we laughed and we joked and we smiled. Just as we're doing today. And that light poured in. And said to each one, "You are my friend. I am not above you. I am not more than you. I am showing you that you are me." And the sound that was created from that communication echoes in every song and every word. For in it is the true freedom. There's so much in the layers of the deception that has been perpetrated on earth to its inhabitants. That many wouldn't be able to bear if they truly knew. But we, in our bringing forward who we are through the energy that's being delivered, have overcome it all. And you will stand taller because no one can say to you that you did not meet the divine. And there's no proof except that you know inside you and inside you is all that matters. And inside you is an army that can stand against any attack. And just the raise of your hand allows the enemy to see the millions that are standing behind you. Everything along the path of this journey is speaking to us. There are a million channels pouring down like raindrops. And we resonate with the ones we resonate with. And we're drawn to where we need to be. We sit at the console of our life and we choose the direction that we're to go. And not for a moment should we doubt. For you can do no wrong. But everything you see, feel, hear in the quietness of yourself allows you to see the thread to the divine. In the stillness and the quietness, you receive a random email, a call from a friend from out of the blue, a song plays, words appear like rain, gently falling on you. And you see God. This is our life. This is who we are. This is what we do. This is why we're here. And with the support of this energy from our friends everywhere, we will push forward for it is the time. And the time shows up when it's the time. It's not calculated. It's just time. And later there'll be time for something else. But this is that time now to be pushed out and declare your connection with the divine. Newborn, beautiful, beautiful. Everything is beautiful. At the core of each being is a beauty that can be seen and that can be felt through the divine light of God, where every layer is peeled back to reveal that all is one. Christ and the Christ consciousness came so that the war with life, the war with creation, the war with your creator, and most importantly, the war with yourself would end. It is happening, and you are seeing the radiant smiles on the faces and in the hearts of all humankind, even in the midst of all the chaos. We are witnessing the birth of everything, each person, each piece of nature, every plant, flower, and animal, all the oceans, the sky, the sun, and the atmosphere, for they are all conscious with a knowing of their true nature. This new birth can be physical, of course, but mostly I am speaking of the new birth that is occurring within all life that has already been here. That incredible moment of realization that appears in a heart at the most random time and the most perfect time. Simply put, this new birth is a remembering, a coming back from amnesia, and the joy that is felt by all is overwhelming. This inner transformation leaves one vulnerable, for somewhere within themselves, they know that they must leave the comfort of the old and walk into the mystery of the new. It is in this time that you must have the patience of a parent. You must have the love of a parent. You must have the compassion of a parent. And you must have the knowing of a parent that sees beyond what looks like bad behavior. Because in the end, you know who they really are. As a parent, you have been given the great gift of empathy, of putting someone ahead of you, and of selflessness. You are also given an even greater gift, the gift of self-awareness. For as that new life struggles to walk, you remember how you struggled to walk, and empathy and patience are born. Branded into your consciousness and tested every day in the fire of a newborn life and the fire of your own life. You are the witness and the one who has been given this great responsibility. And only through forgiveness can true freedom be found. There is an incredible character built in this process, and humility comes pouring in like a river. Rise above it all, for you are kings and queens who have come as parents to shepherd the flock back home. Rise and be knighted so that you can accept this challenge as you go forth into what is to come as a steward of life. With patience comes compassion. With compassion comes empathy. And with empathy comes a new perspective. And the greatest of these perspectives comes with the passing of time. For as you remember how long it may have taken you to get past your troubles growing up, you will in turn give those new ones more time and space as well. And when you see how you have moved beyond some of those difficult moments, you know that they will too. And you also begin to have a different awareness of your parents, for you remember yourself as that child and all the patience that your parents had for you. These new births are the most magical events that we will see, both within ourselves and within all life outside of us. Each one is to be celebrated and nurtured, for that will allow the growth that is destined to come. And in that transcendent moment of new birth, you will once again, in the freedom of unconditional love, utter the words, beautiful, beautiful. Everything is beautiful. I wanted to read one of my favorite writings from I Am Change. It's called A Love Letter to Gaia. I saw you at the time of your birth, a spectacular celestial event. You were beautiful, shades of blue and green, your body soft with curves and rolling hills, your heart pouring out a beacon of love, unlimited for all who would inhabit you. You were a jewel in the cosmos, and I fell in love with you. I chose to shine my light upon you and support all life that chose to exist upon you. I did this because I loved you. I watched as some of those life forms abused you and caused you great suffering. In spite of that, you continue to love, and so I continue to shine. The time has finally come when I can be with you. I have waited for eons, and finally you are free. We shall dance and play and merge. The new humanity will reside on the new you, and the new me will once again shine upon you. Peace and joy to you, my beloved Gaia. I am the sun, and my love for you is always unconditional. And finally, I want to share these words that you know. And even though the reference is to she, it is to both male and female. And most importantly, it's to that moment when you met the divine. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute old. I never thought through love we'd be making one as lovely as she. But isn't she lovely? Made from love. Isn't she pretty? Truly the angel's best. Boy, I'm so happy. We have been heaven blessed. I can't believe what God has done. Through us, He's given life to one. But isn't she lovely? Made from love. We were there then, and we're here now. Thank you, everyone, for this conversation. Now we go forward. And from there, I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you.